Alrighty, so welcome to my channel. Welcome back. I know it's been a long time since I've posted, um, but this is a video regarding travel, every necessities that I have to take with me when I travel. Okay, I know a lot of people talk about things that you need to take, but this is the kind of the nurse edition. Okay, this is not to diagnose anybody or anything like that, but a lot of times people travel to foreign countries and maybe you can't read the labels or they just don't really have what we have, and this goes through. I pack this in my travel on. Okay, so, and this is just like some random little bag. It's not a bag that's like, I think I got this when I was like, okay, looks like MGM. So it came like from something that I went somewhere and did something. But it's just small enough to put the things that I like to put in there. So here are some of the necessities that I always leave with. I am a registered nurse. I'm not diagnosing anyone or giving any medical advice or anything like that, but these are just some of the things that, I recommend taking just as a person who, enjoys traveling and different things like that. So I always travel with Benadryl. Okay, I take these. I may not necessarily need it, but I do pack, take them. And because Benadryl works as an antihistamine, which it means like if you have an allergic reaction, you can take Benadryl. If you are having nausea, believe it or not, this works on nausea. If you need to sleep, this works on that. If, say for instance, you're having like that spinning sensation, or maybe you were diagnosed with vertigo, you can use Benadryl, or you can use Claritin. I also do Claritin packages, Zyrtec. Zyrtec is what I prefer. I really like Zyrtec, but Benadryl is just like so old school. So I always take that. Another thing I travel with Excedrin, which is for migraines. I get migraines. And then, you never know if you haven't hydrated enough, you may, get a headache. And these are really good. A trick to the Excedrin is I like to break the pill in half. So there's two pills inside, so I break it in half. And for some reason, it just works a little faster. I've been places where I've gotten sick because maybe I forgot that I wasn't supposed to drink the water. You can do like Pepto-Bismol. But one thing about Pepto-Bismol is that you want to remember is it does make your stools black. Okay. So that's Pepto-Bismol is old school. When I'm at home though, I still use old school kale pectate. Okay. What else is in here? Another thing that I may travel with is regular extra strength Tylenol. I probably don't have them in here because I use them. But extra strength Tylenol, which is the 500, and they usually come two in a pack. Also Advil, I usually do Advil. I just will have some in the package. So you want to be able to make sure you have some over-the-counter medications just in case you may get a toothache or, anything, or just a headache, or, for whatever reason, sometimes we just get like these little aches. I do take this Alka-Seltzer, and this one is like, it has a couple of different things in there. I haven't really had to use this, but I'll put it in there anyway. And then also, every time I travel, I always check the expiration. So you make sure you want to check all the expirations on these little packages. I just refilled this thing, so it's pretty good. I do have some mask in here. I still rock my mask sometimes when I'm on the plane because people are coughing. Another thing I take these. Sometimes I do have a hard time sleeping when I get, because you're traveling and the time difference and different things like that. So I'll stick, some of these in here. And this pack, actually, there's 10 gummies in here. So you don't have to use all of the gummies. You can use like 2 at a time. So that is still full. I will have like triple antibiotic ointments, just in case you get a little finger cut. Band-Aids are in here. I don't necessarily use Neosporin because Neosporin tends to have more sensitivity to skin and reactions. What else is in here that's pretty good? I have Band-Aids. I also have Tums, okay? Because for whatever reason, I get so gassy when I travel. I get really, really gassy. And then also I pack cough drops. Now, unlike other people, now you can suck these. What I usually like to do is I like to put it inside a tea. For some reason, I don't know what it is, and I've been doing this since I've been nursing. Whenever I felt like I'm getting sick, I would drop 2 cough drops in some tea with some honey, and boom, okay? It just seems like it kind of like kicks away whatever it's supposed to kick away. Some other stuff in here. These is like probiotics, you know, keep my gut healthy. And like I said, there's multiple things in there so you can use it. What else is in here? Some of the stuff I need to replenish. Oh, here's another thing. I use these, it's by Boron, but it's basically for jet lag. These things work so good, and they're homeopathic. And I'm not as jet lagged. So I use these things. I got them on Amazon. Another thing is I like to have like Manuka drops. Like these are kind of like Manuka honey drops. They're good for like cough and cold. If like something is coming along, you kind of feel like a little something, something, you know. So that's that in here. But then also I pack this little thingy here, and it's just like a Ziploc bag. And I put IV hydration in there because you want to stay hydrated. I never travel without ginger tea. I always travel with ginger tea, okay? Ginger tea is like good for upset tummies, if you're nauseated, if you're gassy, if you're constipated. Another trick for constipation when you're traveling is just drink hot water. Hot water, that's it. And so I'll have like a couple of teas in here. This one is like an English tea. Here's another IV hydration. I usually have like 4 in there. I think I used some from the last time. There's like 4 bags of ginger tea. I love ginger tea. I also bring like little packages of honey in there. And all of this stuff I carry on my carry-on. So there's nothing that I can't not use on my carry-on. So those are a few of the things that I like to take with me. I never leave home without those 2 bags. You know what I'm saying? Because it's been times where I've traveled and I just been like, you know, sick. And my little things have came in handy for me and for other people who just could not leave the room and couldn't get a lot of things that they needed. And they're like, oh my gosh, you were a lifesaver. Another thing is I always take the small little Lysol. I spray down everything. I take the Clorox wipes because I wipe everything down. I do take ear buds, like earplugs. I don't know. Sometimes it's been times where I've gotten a room and I'm like, they noisy. So I'll take those. There's Band-Aids here, of course. I just collect these from the hotel, but there's like clean out your ears. And this, I can't really drink, and I don't really drink, but this here is like for if you're drinking wine. Whenever I'm out the country though, and I drink wine, I don't get headaches. It's only when I'm here in the States because we put a lot of sulfates and different things in our you know, wine and stuff. But I drop these in my wine and they don't give me a headache, which is, you know, good. So, those are a few of the things that I take with me. I'm not diagnosing anyone or, you know, giving a medical advice or anything like that. I am a registered nurse, and these are just some of the things that I pack as a precautionary until I can, you know, make it home. I do, you know, tend to, you know, run into people a lot when I'm on vacation and they're sick and can't leave their room or something like that, and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm dehydrated. So I'll, you know, provide them with the few of the things that I have, maybe because they were throwing up because the water's bad, and different things like that. So if you have any questions or any comments or anything like that, or if anything that I left out that maybe that you take when you're traveling, please leave it down in the comments. And thanks again for watching, and please subscribe. I'll subscribe back. Bye.